Hi everybody, Tom and Superhands here, and what we are doing here is called Two Man's Land. That means that we actually want to get Jack for two people before we teleport to the moon. Well, Superhands had a very awesome idea for a very cool strategy, and that is actually what we show you here, and I hope you can make use of it and try it yourself. So what we do first of all is just we knife the zombies, very normal. Then, whenever the first siren goes off, one player, the bottom player in this case, will just sit to the back of the teleporter area and just do nothing, just wait. Whereas the top player is running a 8 form, or respectively a U form or a crescent moon form, whatever you like to call it. And this train is actually not difficult. It's practice it 2-3 times and you own it. It's really easy. Well, as you can see, the top player almost has the points for Jack, so he buys it right now. And what happens is the bottom player will now take over, whereas the top player will sit in the corner. So you just switch your roles. And now the bottom player can achieve his points for Jack by doing absolutely the same. So he will also run this crescent moon here. Shoot a bit, shoot a bit, shoot a bit, and as you have already seen, whenever you have a max train, more or less, you throw this nade, making some crawlers, getting lots of points, but a nade, you just knife these crawlers. Now it's a bit messed up, so the bottom player just takes it slow and safe. I mean, time doesn't matter here for this purpose. So slow and safe, and you will be able to buy your Jack. Once both people have Jack, what you do is you go down back to the pap area. This can be a bit messy sometimes, but normally it works quite well since you both have Jack, so you can take several hits. You run one big circle just to lead the zombies a bit away, so you have the time you need to teleport. You step onto the pad and you're good. That's it. Awesome. So let's just have a look at another example. Right, there we go. So as you can see now, what we did first of all for the first knifing is we split up the areas quite strictly. So one player is at that back swamp thing, the other player is at that front swamp thing. So we are separated. We do not disturb each other or even like steal kills or something. So that's basically it. For the one at the back swamp, it's just important, at the first buzzer, just run to the pad. That's really important. Run to the pad. Well, at this point, the top player can, of course, also just double knife the first that come in when they are alone or something. You know, it's quite easy to double knife them or give them some shots and finish them by the knife. Just once he gets over on, he then can start to run the train. Now, as you can also see, the bottom player, the one that camps, in case he is the host, he seems to attract quite a lot of zombies. We do not know why that is, but it seems that the host gets quite a lot of zombies. Now, the takeover part is kind of interesting. So you always watch your own points, but also the points of your partner, so you know exactly how many crawler kills does he still need, or how many crawlers does he need to knife, and so on. So you know exactly when you can take over and switch the roles, you know, and then you have a very fluid change, and I think that's kind of important. I mean, you don't want to have one player kill all the crawlers and landing with like 4,000 points, although he only needs 2-5. So just split up the points, and I think that's quite important. So when you watch now the method how we go back down here, it's kind of cool. We just both do a cut back. It's kind of cool. And again, walk this big circle here, go back up, and that's it. So here we separate quite a bit with our paths, but it still works. Well, I don't know, it might be a bit difficult to focus for you, and everything I say is maybe a bit kind of not that much worth than just pictures. So I want to now shut up so you can just focus and concentrate on this run here. So have fun and enjoy. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And what we did first of all was a little different strategy, and we just thought we show you that too, so you can see that there are multiple options how you can do that. Well, the difference is actually just that not both players are on the teleporter, but only one and the other will stay down at the pap area and just run a circle there. And what you basically do is each player gets his points separately, and you actually can do what you do on solo. You know, you just play on your own, you just get a bit less zombies than on solo, but makes it easier, so it's cool. Now, the problem with that strategy was just that it wasn't that consistent. We had a lot of fails here. Especially, first of all, there are dogs, a lot of dogs, and you know, on the teleporter you just run this crescent moon thing and you are so much safe up there. It's very easy to do, whereas hands on the top side is now just trying to double knife them as hell, or to shoot them and then knife them, and that brings him in more danger than when he just would go into a train. And on the other hand, me on the downside, I'm just like as well in huge danger when I have to do crazy dodging or so. When the spawn isn't that good, I can die easily. You've seen the red screen because of the dogs there, so it's not that consistent. However, when the top player has the points for Jack together, he will actually buy it and then come down and join me down here. Then we both walk a big circle just to lead all the zombies away from the teleporter. We go back up, the bottom player can now quickly buy Jack and instantly go into the teleporter, and that's it. It works too, but it is not as consistent, so you might rather want to do the first option. So I hope you enjoyed this video, have fun, and see you, bye!